Hello, everyone. It's early. It's much earlier than we normally engage here. And for some reason, my voice decided to do that today. Allergies are really kicking my teeth in right now. Anyone else have allergies? I didn't think I would get allergies out here, but apparently I've been here for over a year and a half now, and almost 2 years actually. But I've been here for over a year and a half now, and my allergies were like, all right, you had your fun without the local allergies. So thanks, sinuses. Oof, seafood allergy. I'm allergic to shellfish in some way. I can't handle lobster and that kind of stuff, or crab. But for some reason, I can eat as many shrimp as I want and it doesn't really matter. Maybe that's not true. I don't know. Anyways. Welcome. What's up, everyone? Hello, Spides, Tim, Noah, Marceline, Pavimog, Stratus, hello. EU friendly stream, hell yeah. Hell yeah. I got stuff going on tonight, and so I wanted to do an earlier stream so we could still get stuff done. And I wouldn't feel like I'm rushing out the door. As well. Hello, what is up? Hello, Halcyon and Lone Wolf, Manowar, Yuri. Hello. Anything with sea salt? Huh, that's interesting. I had really bad hay fever growing up. I grew up in a farm town, a small little farm town in the middle of the Midwest. I guess not the middle of the Midwest. It was a small little farm town in Colorado. 1 mile across in both directions. 900 people still waiting on its first stoplight. The nearest Walmart was 30 miles away. The very Middle West. The Middlest West. Some would say the middlest of the Wests. And flat as well, the Great Plains. So nothing for miles around, and I loved it. I really enjoyed it. I slid my beat up 93 Ranger that I had in high school. I slid that around every corner on those back roads. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. For those about to rock. For those who missed it.
Have you ever kept goldfish as pets? They're very cute.
So are you, Yoimiya. I think I have forgery dues that are ready. Boop. Boop. EU friendly screaming time. Oh, she flipped over the table. That was dope. Okay, I think that does that as well. Oh, I haven't cooked 20 dishes yet, apparently. We need to go back to... Oh, Noah finally got riding this banner. Hell yeah. Part of me considered throwing a couple wishes at C1 Raiden. I looked at C1 Raiden and I was like, okay, maybe I don't need that one. However, it would almost be a no-lose scenario because I'd either get C1 Raiden or I'd lock in Skirk. But I think I'm gonna save. Yeah, I looked at T1 and I was like, I don't really think I need that. Team description of root cycles from Narzissenkreuz that I missed, and a couple of vids. I did see those. Actually. I'm gonna try to tidy up the pursuit quest lines, the pursuit quest line, and the happy birthday Quest line. Okay, we don't have any standards or anything. Yeah. And then another part of me was like, I'd really love Raiden's signature, but I don't want to throw any pity towards Weapon Banner, to be completely honest. It was an ideal, situation when that Leviathan gifted us a guarantee banner pull. They crystalled us for however many thousands upon thousands of Primo Gems that gave us the exact number of wishes to guarantee, what, like 180 or something like that? So that we could get, Arle's signature. And I feel like that's the only time I would pull on Weapon Banner, is if I had, for some reason, I had that many stockpiled wishes up where I could guarantee that I would get it. Because otherwise, that pity is just for Weapon Banner. Okay, so we need to go back to, not clear over here. We need to go back here. I was able to thank them. I was able to properly thank them, which was nice. I'd love a Fontaine character, however, it doesn't. Fiorina? Fiorina doesn't really make a ton of sense on this team, does she? Not as much as Xingqiu does. I'll switch back to Umbrella Warfare for right now. I definitely feel like there's maybe not. I was about to say that I feel like there's very few weapons that are game-changing in the game. Very few 5-star like limited weapons, like pullable weapons that are game-changing. However, and Arle's is one of them. However, I don't know if that's accurate. I don't know if that's true. Okay, I need spy glasses, or what are we looking for again? Also, in case you, for anyone who missed it yesterday, Furino went 3 for 3 on local legends. Redeemed herself, because in her vision story, she immediately set off afterwards to avenge herself on the local legend she had once angered by accident, which ended quite poorly for her. And then she also immediately flooded her entire apartment complex as well when she was studying her vision after getting it. Farina, did you flood the entire apartment complex when you were studying your vision? Certificate? Oh, I think we already read these certificates. Because this is just the flooded interior that we'd been at before. Looking Glass locations should be in the quest dock. That's the scheme bird. That's not that. Oh, the quest dock. Oh. Enter from bubble puzzle level. Okay. Because this is just the area from the quest. There's the certificates in here, and we did a bunch of stuff in here. That was descriptive. Okay. Let me hop back up top then. How's everyone doing today? And in these, I guess it's not really the final days of the banner, but as we're midway through the banner, how's everyone's polls going. What is Kenich's C1? Where's my Kenich? After Kenich lands from canopy hunting, riding high midair swing, his the when you normal attack midair, his movement speed will increase by 30 seconds for 6 seconds. That's odd. Scale Spiker's cannon crit damage is increased by 100.
Boring. Isn't there anything else more interesting to do?
Farina. What up, Paymon? Hello. Yeah, early stream. This is not what I'm supposed to be doing. From bubble puzzle level? Oh my gosh, Farina, calm yourself. You said, well, actually, you guys said that there were hatches. Okay, wait. Maybe you're talking about this hatch right here, because I think I went clear down. No, I went to that hatch. No worries, Yuri. I don't know what I'm looking for either. I just like how you can make Farina do this. Okay. Looking glasses. Let me go back down. Farina, there we go. Let me go back down? There's nothing interactable up here. But it'd be weird if it was in here because this has already been, all of this has already been discovered. Why can't I read that certificate from here? All of this has already been interacted with. Looking glass. Can I go down through here? That's just exit though. I'm gonna open the looking glass locations that Spide sent. Thank you, Spides. In another tab. Trying to just look by myself for a bit though. What the hell? What? Where was the door I entered from? Or was this never a door? Was this never something that had a door? Yeah, stuff was announced for 5.7, wasn't it? Including loadouts in some semblance, isn't it? Alright, I'm gonna look at that. Bloop. She blooped. Oh, I thought all of them were gonna be in the tower. Oh, the looking glasses. Oh, it's the, This is the one that I just was up? No. By looking glass, it's those portals. However, it wasn't on these levels, was it? No, that's not one of them because it's not glowing. I thought I was looking for something different that I hadn't seen before. Let me hop in from the top again. I've not been back to Mimir's home yet. That is part and parcel of what kind of the Narzissenkreuz tidy up that we're doing today. I would love to do both the pursuit stuff and happy birthday, and then tomorrow we can investigate everyone else and start the remainder of Petrichor on Thursday. It's the one below Connery. I've gotten used to the swimming mechanic, the swimming controls. Ow, my stomach. I love Fontaine's music. Fontaine's music, Sumer's music. This game just doesn't miss when it comes to music. Okay, that's the one that continues going down. What is this one? Oh, this one also goes down. Is this one? Or is this the one that I just was at? Fuck. That must be the one that I was just at. Oh shoot, we're already down here though. I kind of thought I would have found it by now already. Is this a way up? It is. It seems like it's in... Okay, where's the stairs? It seems like it's in the part of this that has the stairs. The stairs going down. Instead of hopping up and down the levels like this. That's just this place again. And this... Ooh. And this is the exit. Exit. Where were the stairs? I didn't notice a special drop I got from the last local legend we got was... What was his name? But it was someone who was a researcher. The octopus? Oh, the octopus. Oh, I thought oh, the octopus was the last one that we got, not the Baymax up top. Oh, we got a mysterious xenochromatic crystal. A large crystal obtained by defeating extremely powerful phantom or aberrants. The power contains is more mysterious than common xenochromatic crystals. Also got a vault key. And page from a lost score. Oh, another page of a lost score. Man, where is this damn thing? I'm in this area where there aren't stairs. How did I even get into the area that has the stairs? Was that up top? Because I entered down here. The place with the stairs is where I think that Eliphas, that's what that's who we were. That's who we'd fought. Because this is just the Ordo. I will have Ordo. Is there another entrance besides the one that's in the middle of the tower? The lower level, lowest entrance. Okay. Okay, yeah, this is just an exit. Yeah, that spits us out right here, which is above the puzzle. And then there's the one beneath the puzzle right there. Because in the wiki, it looks like it's in the tower, but the bottom. But this is the lowest entrance, isn't it? Or is there one lower? Oh, there's one lower. Right, I fought these bros last time as well. Enter, Farina, you can die. Cool. This is where I was looking for. There we go. Because this is all open. And I was like, well, it's in the area with the stairs. Looking glass. My word, thank you. I barely found that with the, I barely found that even with the guide. There's the exit. Oh. And there you go. There you went. This is more ruins from the Unified Nations, which is not Conria. The Conria-like ruins. Or not Conria-like, the Enka-like ruins. Tower middle. And it spit us out right here. Okay, and it spit us out in the middle. Now, that counted as one, right? I just have to go through it, grab the chest, and then exit the thing. And the next one is in the Orphant? I'm gonna widescreen that. Or not widescreen it, but boop. Boom. Okay, it is... Don't hit my Archon, please! She's just a baby! Is 500 years old. Thank you for tolerating my wiki usage as well. I just want to be able to make time and not spend 5 hours on one thing. I was running the Japanese voiceover when I was playing with my wife. I haven't listened to the... Oh, it's this one. We did wander through this one. Oh, I missed the crystal fly. I'm gonna hit all of these just in case there was one that I missed. But I guess your signal that you hadn't gotten it already is the little dude that was flying around in here, isn't it? Because the chest we've already got, and the little dude that was flying around here already flew into its painting. All right, so we did already do Orthont of Souls, Orthont of Persona. Where is that one? There's just not a teleport in it, so that's why I can't see underground. Hey, how many doo-wops do I have? Oh, I don't even need dewdrops because she's already... I've been continuing to collect those, but she's already final phased. Oh! Alright, that one's close to the entrance, actually. Should be like right around here. Close-ish to the entrance. Why does it look like I already oh wait, no, it's in here. Right there. Kachina's is very different. Oh, I hadn't gotten this one. Oh, there's deep wolves. Healing mode, Farina, please. Switch. Oh my gosh, ping! Get off the wall, bro. What are you, crazy? Yahoo! There he goes. It's very cool to see the different VA's interpretations of the character. English Yenfei... Yenfei's English VA has a very different interpretation of the character versus it's also just how their voice is, but the interpretation of the character is kind of different. That voice has such a different vibe, but both of them work so well. It's like two different interpretations of the character that both make total sense. Because Yenfei being half Adeptus, she's already kind of old, isn't she? Okay, Orthont of Wishes, which is... Me make funny joke. Oh, that's at the very end of this. Down here. And Arle's Japanese VA is like spine tingling. Oh, hey, my my Wave Rider is still here. Apparently, have not needed to use that since. Ow. What did you do to these churls? Guys, it's your favorite soundtrack. I can listen to Farina's reactions. Her reactions? Oh, it's right here. A looking glass. Ah! I didn't have any bullets when I hit that guy just now. Whoop. Oh, I already missed the dude going into his frame. I was about to say, you're gonna... Huh, that painting? Ah, that was the last one, apparently. Thank you, everyone. No bullets. Alright. Okay. That updated through the looking glass. Was it the last one? There's not anything navigate, it's just enter the looking glass. Maybe I didn't, that was the last one? Because Paimon had a voice line, and so I was like, that must be the last one. So, hop back into the Book of Revealing? But that's not... Oh, excuse me, jeez. Enter the looking glass. Meditate. Begin to meditate. The edges of the pages begin to be edges of pages. Head to the designated location. Oh, up there. Is Paimon's head spinning? Usually.
Yes.
There's also a chest in here that we hadn't gotten. There's a Sealy chest over there. (108) ah! 108 with full bullets. I was about to say, does blood stay on you if you cannot be healed? Because Navia was at max health and she wasn't having her blood cleansed. I went this way the last time and I'm not sure why I did it again. Oops, he did it again. Gan, woohoo! Three missing Sealy. Yeah, I think I'm missing 3 entire Sealy for that. Now, one of them I think is down here. After we tidy up all of this down here, we can come back here, right? Because I think I want to just press the objective right now. This place stays cool. Going up. Man, I'm so excited for if and when this game goes Celestial. When this game goes Celestial. Are we gonna go to other worlds? Imagine like the final, imagine I've had this. Oh, hi! They love me! I love that voice line in Japanese. Oh frick, that was a bullet on the ground. Oh, I missed! Hey, that gave me a fodder fact. It's been a quasi theory that I've had that what if Abyss Twin ends up being an enemy and we end up traveling, like once Ether regains his powers and his memories, we end up like having intergalactic battles with her. Like we hop from world to world fighting. Wait, this one, right? Nope. Okay, I can jump out of it though. How do I get over there? I cannot get there. I'm gonna go down and just take the portal back. Navia's Japanese VA has a very different vibe from the English VA. How do I get over there? Am I literally just supposed to hop on this and jump? Which is obviously the much simpler solution. Oh yeah, easy. Hey, we meet again. You're with Paimon this time? Huh? Paimon was here when we meditated here the last time. Is that so? I don't remember. No matter. It's all thanks to you that I found the location of the looking glass and the flowers that are about to bloom, and deepened my understanding of this place. A flower about to bloom is a drop from an enemy, but which enemy is it? A flower about to bloom is a drop from rogues? Rogues? Talking to Canotila is as confusing as ever. But... Okay, I hear you. She's talking to the puppy? Could it be that Melusine can generally communicate with dogs? How incredible. Well, I guess that's that. See you next time. Even if you said that, I'm still coming back to play with you. Let's go, Mr. Conry and Paimon. Oh my gosh, you see Paimon vanishing into the ether? Ah! Well, here we are again. What is it? I feel really bad for saying this since everyone's so nice to me, all of you. But don't you feel the real world is so frighteningly dull? Don't you think the world in the book is far more beautiful? I don't think so. Is that so? Maybe that's right. I'm not normal. That's not what I said, Canotila. I still feel the world in the Book of Revealing is much more appealing. There are dew-covered petals everywhere, and I finally made friends with the puppy. That puppy? Canotila, can you communicate with dogs? Of course not. However, the puppy in the Book of Revealing is special. Or maybe I'm special. I've been meditating to travel the world in the book, and then one day, the puppy's usual barking turned into something that I could understand. When will my barking be comprehensible to all of you? As for what we talked about, he asked me to go and never come back. But I still want to see the sunflowers bloom. Is that so? Take care, Canotila. We'll be going. Really? Since memories can be made into books with... Huh. That's the end of that through line? That's the end of that through thread. Now, your guide said that the part 1 and part 2 both are started in the same location. So do I just need to wait wait in-game days? Starting location for both is right here. Oh, this is the part you wait 3 in-game days for. Gotcha. Can do. Once again, we would not be this far in this game after only 9-10 months without all of y'all's help. Whether it's puzzles or whether it's as simple as puzzles or reactions, like elemental reactions, or whether it's as complex as I can just go to tomorrow, can't I? Or whether it's as complex as locations for quest items and stuff like that, or helping me remember context for lore. I would, one, not be this far into the game, and I also wouldn't be enjoying the game as much and getting this much out of it. The contents on the pages are still consist of incomprehensible symbols, letters, ancient languages, and geometric figures, but a period of focus seems to gradually render their meaning comprehensible. Canotila doesn't seem to be here. Maybe she's in that mysterious place again. Should we start meditating? Having heard what she said the last time, I'm a little bit concerned. I'm gonna check it out. Well, this is kinda unsettling, but let's go together. Paimon, why don't you wait out here for me? What? The world in the Book of Revealing. Maybe there's a side of it that we don't know about. That's kind of suspect. Not suspect, but like as if either suspects that Paimon has a. I wonder how much Traveler suspects that Paimon has a bigger role to play in the entire world of Teyvat and Teyvat's surrounding realms and universes as well. Because we obviously have been sus about her since day one, but I wonder if the Traveler is suspect of her. I don't want you to take the risk. But we've been journeying together this whole time, haven't we? There's no hardship we can't overcome, no enemies we can't defeat together. The dangers inside may not be something force alone can resolve. Well, if you insist. You're smarter than Paimon, so Paimon has faith in you. Just don't abandon Paimon. Paimon will wait right here until you return. Promise I'll be right back. The edges of the page blur gradually. A profoundly unfamiliar yet familiar world enters your field of vision. Ooh, we're in a different part now. This isn't where I got to through meditation before. Over there. That's... I was wondering. She gone. Oh, jeez, camera. Oh! Pursue the figure. Ah! We go back around. Gotta go up. Fallen bouquet? Wildflowers in bloom that were once cherished by someone. There is little special about it unless that be the place where it fell. Unless that be the place where it fell. A little gratitude and remembrance may be the key to moving forward. Oh, it's Caterpillar. Oh, shit. Oh, use the bouquet to move forward. There's a looking glass right here. Caterpillar. Through the looking glass, I guess. Okay, teleported us over here on the other side of the barrier. Caterpillar? Caterpillar. Who's there? It's you. I remember you. What brings you here? I was just gonna ask you the same thing. Nothing. It's just that... You're Conry, right? And where's the little white thing that's always with you? What was her name again? Why isn't she here? Paimon's waiting for me outside. Was that her name? Anyway, it doesn't matter. You're a good person, and so is Paimon. I came here to look for something important. Do you know what it is I'm looking for? Never mind. Forget that I asked. Why are you here anyway? This place is very dangerous. You should turn around now. There were people who once came here for the trial, but they lost their way, and their minds turned to mush. Huh. I remember now. You and I, we accomplished something incredible together. The only thing in my life that I'm proud of. You mean... rescuing Lenoir? I remember now. Yes. Yes, we escaped from the prison under the sea with her. A good thing, too. That was no place for children. She should be living under the sun, amongst the flowers. Ah, the golden butterfly. As shiny as the sun itself. Once you have a light like that, everything will... everything. Oh.
Yep. Yes.
Wait, I want to go through... Oh, wait, never mind. We already went through that. I already forgot. Am I not in that? Wind current? Wind current up here. Bro, really? Take this one as far as it can go. Hop over here to this one. Take the one up as far as it can go. There we go. Okay, he's over there. Oh, this is the same location. We were just in the bottom section of it? We were just in the bottom section of it, weren't we? So is Caterpillar also from the... because he can turn into a rogue. So he's very likely Conrian, even though not all churls are Conrians. But is he also, like, does this mean that he's also part of the Crimson Moon dynasty then? He does have very unique eyes. Is that so? That makes things easier then. What's your name? Caterpillar. I didn't think I'd see you here, Conry. Where's Paimon though? I don't see her. Wait, you're not some monster who transformed into someone I know in order to trick me, are you? We just saw each other not too long ago. Is that so? Feels like a long time has passed since we said farewell. Might just be my age though, and my memory getting worse as I get older. Are you sure that you're not a monster? Do you still remember? The Giant's Garden. I remember. Yes. It really is you. Sorry, I've encountered too many incredible things here, and many battles that could not be won. But things have finally changed here. Golden rays of light have arisen, and the sunflowers have bloomed. Even the universe the Ancient Ones speculated about is not immune to changes. Maybe things will get better. Maybe I will finally understand and be able to let go. Caterpillar. Come with me. Suppose it really is you. I remember now. I knew you and you haven't changed. You're always sticking your nose in someone else's business, but that's because you're kind and honest. But you don't have to worry about me. I don't need help. You've seen what I'm capable of. And perhaps I know more about this place than even you do. Puppy. Hilly Churl, tell the boy to leave at once. Do you have something to tell me? Can you understand what I'm saying? I see. Let me ask you, what am I in your eyes? A dog. Maybe there is still hope. Leave this place, young one. It's for your own good. I agree, Conry. You belong to a brighter world. I have a question. You shouldn't. Goodbye. And don't come back. Weird. I won't just leave like this. Your real name is... Weird. Hey, you're back! How long was I gone for? Just the blink of an eye. If it was just the blink of an eye to you... What's wrong? Nothing. I suppose it really is dangerous inside. Is that so? Anyway, where's Canotila? She didn't go become a guard of the Court of Fontaine, did she? I'm getting a little dizzy. Let's come back next time. Okay. Should we find something to eat? Paimon was so worried about you that now she's starving. Wasn't it just a blink of an eye for you? Well, took a lot of effort to worry about you. I love the otherworldly vibes. Not vibes, but that Fontaine has been teasing space and other realms more so than any of the other nations. Another 3-day? Cool. Can do. We've been getting more celestial, not celestia lore, but we've been getting more celestial lore here than in any of the other places. Freaky shit going on at all times up in here. Tomorrow. Read. The content on the pages, and she's still gone. The content on the pages still consists of incomprehensible. Period of focus renders their meaning comprehensible. Conry, are you still gonna meditate? We haven't found Canotila yet. I'm gonna need you to give me another. I'm gonna need you to give me another moment, Paimon. Okay then. It's just a blink of an eye anyway. Paimon's not worried at all. Still, be careful. Don't worry. Edges of the pages blur. And there you are, madam. Oh my word, there's multiple. 1, 2, 3 that I can see already. Hello. Creepy. They look so creepy standing in the distance. I love it. Mr. Conry, didn't we just see each other? When did we last meet? I'm not sure. After all, it's hard to keep track of time in a place like this. Come with me, Canotila. Something about this place doesn't feel right. But don't we get to decide what feels right or not? I didn't mean to be so deep, but I really like this place. It's full of life and colors, things I've never seen on the other side. That's right, this is a very different place in her eyes than it is to our eyes. Maybe the shattered portal isn't even there for her. I only saw a sunflower. Really? Wow! Where? Where we saw the puppy. Okay, I'm going there now. Wait. Continue the pursuit of justice. I'm a boss. Hello, other Canotila. I see. The flames on the throne have been extinguished, and the burnt ashes have once again turned into trees. Flowers bloom with your every step, bringing change to an otherwise inevitable decay in the future. Canotila? Huh? It's Mr. Conry. What brings you here? Right. The golden butterfly has returned. I need to go and see it. Goodbye. I need to get up there. I want to get up there. That's not gonna get me there. My boy. That's my boy. Oh my gosh, I almost fell off the edge of it anyway. Boop, boop. Canotila? Huh? Mr. Conry? Who are you? I thought no one could get in here besides me. Wait, how do you know my name? We know each other. Liar! You must be just like those monsters. Well, that was weird. Why did I take Kanish out of my party? I need him to get back. Well, that was weird. Not lying had her accuse us of lying. It's like politics. Oh wait, you. Hello, Canotila. Huh? You're finally back. Don't disappear like that. Excuse me. Don't disappear like that. Don't you know how worrying it is? Just imagine what would happen if you never returned. Do you have any idea how long you were inside? It felt like the waiting would never end. Even the other Melusines had no idea how to help. Seems like I've been here for quite a while then. I've gotta go. What? Conry, where are you going? Don't worry. I'll come back once I find you. Just wait for me a little longer, okay? I know that saying this to you won't change much. But still, trust me. Conry. Okay, back up to the dog platform. Weird and creepy. Yeah, either obviously knows a lot more than the player here. Very true. Oh. Now, this is where we were. But when we were here in the alternate realm, these pillars weren't here. It was different. This caterpillar was standing here. There was a switch right there. There was a grate right here. This also is the same model as the library in Unraveling. She up here? Is she up here? The music is also spot on in these areas too. It's just right. Okay, let me fly over there. Fly me to the moon. Was that sunflower always here? Looks so out of place. This is where we saw the dog, though, isn't it? Because that was, she said she was going to where we met the dog? Never mind, I just wasn't navigating to... Sorry. Imagine showing this scene with the portal and these ruins to someone who hadn't played this game since 1.0. Kind of gave up on it, and like before even defeating Storm Terror. Which again, this game's not for everyone. But the people that this game is for, it is for them. Oh, another looking glass. Oh, probably to get inside there. Oh, hey, we're... Now we... Why? I don't wanna... Fine. I don't wanna fight you, bro, unless it's not him. Continue the pursuit. Well, there's a challenge here we can do anyway, since we're here. I'm about to fall off. No, no, no. Fire! I'm not gonna make this. I don't have the damage. I probably do if I was using my characters properly. Oh! Oh, never mind. Here, I got a nap for that. But I think... Oh no, he still has them. Never mind, he still has them. I've been experimenting with Toma as the shielder on Yoimiya's team. There we go. Oh my gosh, her voice is incredible in Japanese. Like, I love her English VA and her Japanese VA. It's just I'm not used to her English, or I'm not used to her Japanese VA. Mr. Connery, wait. Mr. Connery, wait. Why isn't Paimon with you? That rift. What are you looking at? What rift? Isn't this a mirror? Well, speaking of that, there is something that I've been looking for. I'm trying to find clues to the looking glass. It looks like a painting and lets people meditate in a similar manner to the Book of Revealing. About the 4 orthons in the painting in the Tower of Gestalt. Really? So it's in a place like that? Okay. Thank you, Mr. Connery. Probably hop through here. Whoa. I think I took the wrong bus. My first month in college in a big city, which again, as I mentioned, I grew up in a town of 900 people in the country. I accidentally took the wrong subway line. And when I popped out, it felt like this. I was like, where am I? We're like walking up towards the... See what I mean? It has thickness. It has edges. You would think that a break between space-time would have a thickness of a 0. There's Fontaine music playing here. Like Fontaine overworld music playing here. Not the ambient music of this realm. Oh, is it a bug because it thinks that we're because it has to layer this world somewhere in the world. That's funny. I thought that it was like hinting that beyond this portal was the overworld or something. I don't want to fight you, sir. Do not make me do this. Sorry, buddy. Oh my gosh, the wind's so loud. I catch dead fish outside of Yilong Wharf. The sound's coming from over there. I can go over to this wind current. If I can make it. What the hell? I've always been really bad in general at I've always been really bad in general at 3D platforming because it's so hard for me to figure out where I am in 3-dimensional space. Okay, we're going over there. Okay, there's more. Oh, there's more! There's more wind currents. Why are there... That's not where our objective is. I probably just took the wrong way up. Hold on. Okay, I guess I can get over here with that, or I can climb over here. Here, Mr. Connery, help me! Oh my gosh, don't fall off of here, Arle. This is probably not how you're supposed to... Oh, son of a... Okay, there we go. It worked, but I don't think this is how you're supposed to get over here. Caterpillar, leave her alone. Hola. Sorry, buddy, but you forced my hand. Thanks, Mr. Connery. What happened? I don't know. I just wanted to see the blooming sunflowers and the cute puppy. But a monster came after me and the sky got darker. I heard many voices talking about things that I didn't understand. I was scared, so I followed the golden light and ran forward. The world got a little darker whenever the monster came near. The garden, the palace, the great trees, and the sunflowers all disappeared. It was very gloomy and I only saw ruins. It's like she got glimpses of this world that we see. And then the monster caught up to me. You don't have to worry now. Puppy, please send her back. Don't come around here anymore, little one. There's nothing here but the whole world There's nothing here, but there's a whole world waiting for you out there. Huh? Are you the puppy? But... will I see you again? She doesn't see it as a puppy either, does she? Will this world become a beautiful garden again? No. Goodbye. And you, let me ask you one more time. What am I in your eyes? A dog. That's good. You just got rid of someone who shouldn't be here. And thanks to you, this world's collapse has stopped. But it is unwise for any of you to stay, all the same. What's going on? This world was going to disintegrate because someone who shouldn't be here arrived, shaking the foundations of this world. Is that why I saw what I saw? I don't know what you experienced. I am not you, after all. And who are you, then? That is not important. What's important is the masters of this imaginary world. They believed that they could save the world, but they didn't know that if this world actually needed to be saved. Wow, that goes hard. They believed they could save the world, but they didn't know if this world actually needed to be saved. Maybe the world in their memories was but an afternoon forever bereft of blooming sunflowers. But those are their stories and not mine. I'm just a memory that they have of their friend. They once believed that they could save me, but ultimately... The butterfly became a cocoon, and a larva emerged from the cocoon. Then the larva returned to the void that was never born. But none of these things matter. I have nothing left. I'm just a shadow in their memories left behind by their obsession to save me. I don't hate them, though. Even if they changed after losing me, my existence in this world of memories and delusions is proof of their persistence. Is this the member of the Ordo that turned into a bundle of flesh or whatever? No, that doesn't make any sense. As someone who was once their friend, I am more than satisfied. No matter what I became, I am forever grateful for the friendship we once had. Anyway, let's end it here. You can feel the influence this place has on you, can't you? Farewell. We will not see each other again. Log. This is the only method to which I could resort in order to preserve him. What if he cannot be restored? I'm scared. This is different from that time with Cater, but No, I must be calm. Renee needs my help, now more than ever. What is the most reasonable course of action he would take at this time? I need to first keep his condition under wraps so that the order will not collapse. I need to come up with some reasonable pretense, though I'm not sure how long it'll hold. We need to at least ensure the Tower of Gestalt's completion. The stark contrast between how he'd always say so much to me and the present is utterly heart-wrenching. There should still be hope. According to our research, if we can further break down and purify Dr. Lyris's essence. Perhaps with the principles behind the ancient golems, if all goes well, we should also be able to cure Cater. In the end, Anne departed in great sorrow. I should not have lost my temper so, but I did not know how to answer her, and I did not wish to deceive her. Elaine is through with us. I do not wish to lose her too. But as long as Renee is restored, surely she and Elaine will. I've been interpreting the data in search of a solution and sharing the results with Renee. There has still been no response, but I can already envision his response with perfect clarity, criticizing the Universitas Magisterium and for putting the cart before the horse, neglecting the fundamental principles underlying everything, and diving straight to the details of how to put those techniques to use. How they inverted even the alchemical stages for other purposes. I have successfully re-extracted that part of the persona and stored it in the orthants, at least. The connection with the primordial waters. I've penned research notes like a man possessed. Renee will be quite surprised when the time comes. I've gotten used to projecting confidence to people. No one in the Ordo seems to suspect, or perhaps they dare not suspect. But in truth, I've become somewhat disappointed in them. It seems that there was an alchemist from Conria named R. Who joined a secret order. From what fragmentary records exist, it appears that they made significant headway, but the available materials are scarce. If Renee doesn't recover, the Ordo will slowly dissolve, and if we were all mistaken, Rhine-daughter! And if we were all mistaken, then the colossal beasts and apocalypse are false. Will there be others who shall research the trial left behind as I am now? It seems that there was an alchemist from Conria named R, who joined a secret order. From what fragmentary records exist, it appears that they made significant headway, but the available materials are scarce. If Renee doesn't recover, the Ordo will slowly dissolve, and if we were all mistaken, then the colossal beasts and apocalypse are false. Will there be others who shall research the trail left behind as I am now? This idea needs tested on someone else first, but that means I'm afraid there's no other way. There's no other way out. I've recently received reports that some of them have been talked amongst themselves. I must figure out how to handle this. I suppose this can be considered their contribution to our research. After all, they are loyal to Renee and are not our enemies. This knowledge will prove most useful in helping Renee, and to him as well. The conscious creation that arose from this showed great promise. Perhaps I have finally found the right approach. Placed in the silver basin, gleaming, I taught them language and natural philosophy. I've decided to teach them how to paint, which could help exercise their newly grown prosthetic limbs. Generated a near identical persona, dissolved and dispersed. It saddens me somewhat, but I believe. This idea needs tested. I'm afraid there's no other way. I've decided to teach them how to paint, which can help them exercise their newly grown limbs. Generate a near-identical persona, devolved and dispersed. It saddens me somewhat, but I believe. Should strengthen the form, maintained for 32 days. The ones that ultimately survived were unstable blobs of water with rudimentary human forms. It seems that relying on the sword and Lyris's nature alone is insufficient. Did think of Cater's remains. I have a few ideas. With these, along with some of the leftover material from Cater's current state, I'll use the pocket watch Elaine gave me as a cornerstone to construct Renee's form. I've never dared part with it, as it represents all the time Renee and I have shared. We were much luckier than those who dream still in those circular ruins. Reconstruction according to my design should be possible. I have named him. All that remains is to implant. He would not remember his 2 previous failures. These setbacks could obstruct his path to transcendence. He shall become our ideal Narzissenkreuz. He shall take long strides and walk far ahead of me once more, casting his slender shadow in the sun. He shall guide us in shaping a new future, one in which there will be a place for Elaine and Anne. What remains of them can be used as material for other experiments. For example, we can graft them onto those who have lost their intellect. Man, I'm kind of surprised that I got the Rhine-daughter connection. That I even remembered her name. Okay. Who were the other experiments though? Who else were they who else was to teach them how to paint, which could help exercise their newly grown prosthetic limbs, which I thought for a second was talking about, hilly trolls for some reason. Because it was, yeah, this is Jacob's log. Awaken is the quest. Hello? We going? That was a cool noise. Back to a very warm place. I'm gonna try to piece together, I just don't know if I'm... Yeah, the vid explaining it, I think you've already shared, haven't you? Spides, I will watch that video, the explanation video, because my brain feels a little bit muddled, like I'm making wrong connections, like thinking that the experiments were Connery and Hilly Churls. So maybe a video would benefit me. Whoa, Paimon, that was super fast. Paimon didn't even have time to blink. That's a relief. All right, our little troublemaker is back. Canotila, you made Connery really worried, you know? I'm sorry. Huh? Paimon's not blaming you. Don't cry, Canotila. Come on, Paimon will give you something delicious to eat. What happened? We encountered some danger inside. Oh. Don't cry, Canotila. You're a brave Melusine. Here, take this Paimon's favorite chicken mushroom skewer. We're still referencing that? Take it. It's all yours. Thank you so much, Paimon. Wow. Such a strange taste. So this is what humans eat for their meals. Hey, if you don't want it, you can just give it back. But thank you. And thank you for saving me, Mr. Connery. What do you plan to do next? I don't know. But I don't want to read books anymore. Canotila, isn't that a bit extreme? Well, The book of Revealing is really scary. So what exactly happened? It's a long story, Paimon. It's a good thing you didn't go. What do you mean? Paimon's getting annoyed. Anyway, I don't want to stay here anymore. I want to live with everyone in Mercy Village. That's right. The other Melusines will take good care of you. Thank you, Mr. Connery. Paimon. So that was part 1 and 2 of Pursuit, wasn't it? Chekhov's chicken. Alright, and we can go back there and get that chest at any time. I learned how to make passages stable storage after all of that. That was it for that. Alright. Happy Birthday is the last part of it, and it starts up around, near Lanoir's village, or her place. Let's first, though, I'm gonna use the restroom. I want to check back in on Mimir before we go over there. I'm gonna use the restroom. Be right back. Boopity boop. Boop. Okay, check back in on Mimir real quick. Oh, hey. Oh, nope. Oh, there's a lot of Melusines here now, and some of them are sad. Oh, Canotila's here. She's sad. You alright? Thank you. If it wasn't for you, I might have never made it back. Mercy Village is beautiful, and everyone is really nice. I should treasure life here a little more, and the world around me. Perhaps the world of meditation is not as wonderful as I once thought. About the book. Oh, so scary. Terrifying. If it wasn't for Mr. Connery, I don't know what would have happened to me. But why? Why would monsters appear in such a beautiful place? Is it really that? No, not gonna keep thinking about that. It wasn't easy for me to forge a life for myself here. If you find another page or want to meditate, the book hasn't moved. But please, be careful. Not that. Not that. Not that either. Not those. It's so cute. Mimir and her good friends. Mimir drew this other painting for you and Paimon, showing friends being happy together. Whoops. Boop. Boop. Showing friends being happy together. During your brief parting, Mimir has been busy studying different painting styles. This, then, is the result of many attempts and iterations and is her greatest pride and joy. It won't sell for 500,000 mora or anything like that, nor can it be easily called beautiful, but to Mimir, there is no price to be put on this depiction of her and three people, who aren't people exactly, of unparalleled importance to her. Surely such a thing must be beautiful. Aww. There's so many more, aren't there? Am I crazy? Yes. There's so many more Melusines here now, aren't there? Maybe not. No, never mind. Never mind. Well, that was adorable. Since we're back in the overworld. You can keep the star glitter for right now, actually. I'm curious as to how the loadouts are going to work, and if it'll be clunky in practice. They might have to go through a few iterations of it, getting feedback and stuff. I do feel like Genshin does a pretty decent job of listening to their player base. Not the best, not the worst. Hello, hero. Can I set food out for you guys? No, I still can't. Don't mind if I take that crystal fly, do you? It's too bad Cater isn't here. If he was, he could enjoy this view with us. Wait, haven't we already interacted with this? Even if it was Cater were here, he still wouldn't be. Oh yeah, okay. We've had this conversation, and then there's another one at night. That I think we've already caught up with her. Yeah. Then he's just here, and the his daughter's his daughter's letters are on the table. Oh, maybe wait a day. I can do that as well. Maybe wait a day for there to be Where'd they go? Oh, minimap. That was an atrocious thing to listen to. Hang on, I'll take care of this thing for you. Oh, never mind. Children, Whoa, Earnshaw, what happened? You're out of breath. It's Lenoir. She's been abducted by a hilly churl? What? Oh no! It went that way. I'll go find help. Please go after it. Got it. Let's hurry. Oh, is it just Caterpillar? Or is it someone who needs to die? The fun, pleasant countryside music. It's down here. Also, there's a challenge I haven't done right here. After all. Yep, it's Caterpillar. Or is it? Over there. That's the one Earnshaw told us about. Ah, it's you two. Geez, so it is you, Caterpillar. Oh, you had Paimon worried there. Whoa, it's Mr. Connery and Miss Paimon. This is such fun. My favorite people are all here. And Grandpa made a big sweet birthday cake for me too. Oh, so today's your birthday? Happy birthday. Is there any cake left? We already finished it. What? Are you serious? Come on. Caterpillar, excuse, whoa, I am so sorry, excuse me. That one really snuck up on me, my apologies. Here, I'll take another swig of soda. I'm sure that'll help that problem. Caterpillar, are you okay? Don't worry about me. Today is a happy day, so let's not talk about anything that might dampen the mood. Anyways, thank you, Connery. What are you talking about? It's nothing. I just feel like the last time the members of the kids team got together was a long time ago. Why did you bring me here, Cater? That was weird, not to mention how Grandpa Earnshaw was scared when he saw you. Even Hero, Prince, and Princess were scared. Whenever Grandpa hears me talking about you, he always says that he'd love to invite you to our place as a guest. Well, considering his appearance, Caterpillar, why didn't you want to transform into a human? You know, like before. It's not that I don't want to. It's just... He's great just the way he is. Just a moment ago, I was sitting on his shoulder, and I easily picked some boulet fruits. Also, it's amazing how he runs like the wind. Lenoir, you must remember what I'm about to tell you. If you ever come across someone who looks like me, do not approach them. Run away quickly. Such individuals are very dangerous. Really? But you're not bad at all. Lenoir, give me your word. Promise me. Initially, you thought that Caterpillar might use his tricks to influence Lenoir. However, he doesn't do that, and instead he simply waits earnestly for Lenoir's response. But okay, I promise, Cater. But if I do so, how will I be able to recognize you in the future? Oh, right. You know, Cater, I didn't realize how big the world was until I left the Fortress of Meripede. Every day I walk in different directions, but I still haven't seen any walls yet. When the sun is out, it's hot, and when there's no sun at night, it gets cool. Oh, and at night, there's also a breeze blowing towards the lake, and it feels chilly, not like a fan at all. Why is that? Also, Hero always looks up at me and Grandpa when he's lying next to us, and sometimes kicks stuff with his hind legs when he's sleeping. It's so funny. And when I walk on the grass without wearing shoes, the little blades of grass tickle between my toes and feels kind of prickly. I thought that grass would be soft like they describe in books. Oh, and the flowers that Estine gave me, there's so many of them outside, but those flowers have roots and firmly grow into the ground. Why is that? The world's so big and strange, and there's so many different colors of light. I have so many things I want to tell you, and so many more things I want to hear you tell me too. But how can I find you? I feel like a mage's apprentice who wanted to find the little fish so badly. So you still remember that story? Of course. There's no way I'd forget. I've been waiting for you to come back and finish telling me the whole thing. So in the end, did the apprentice find the little fish? Well, many years later, the foolish apprentice plucked up the courage to bid farewell to the great mage, left the workshop, and embarked on a journey to find the little fish. But he had never seen the vast ocean before, so he had no idea what the little fish's homeland was like. Therefore, he had to ask for directions along the way. He asked the reeds by the river, and upon hearing his story, the reeds laughed so hard they bent over at the waist. "You are looking for the ocean," said the reeds. It is a place much wilder and grander than any river, the destination where rivers flow unto." He followed the flowing river and eventually reached the vast ocean. However, the ocean was so vast that he didn't even know where to begin. So he asked the violet gold angler gull resting on the pier. It was astonished by his story and dropped the fries it was holding in its beak in surprise. "Buddy, this is an impossible task," the gull said. "No one has ever, and I mean ever, tried to find common little fish in the vast ocean. Besides, who knows, it might have already—" The apprentice silenced the seagull by stuffing its mouth with bread, disregarding it and its noisy companions. Then he went along the coastline, asking and searching as he went. Since he was a foolish apprentice, he only knew how to search in the most foolish way. He spent a lot of time learning how to dive, and again, he swam deeper and further into the ocean. "He must have found it in the end. If you wish hard enough and you don't give up, your wish will definitely come true. That's how Connery pulled Yoimiya just now. That's what Grandpa told me." You like stories with happy endings. Well, Grandpa Earnshaw is right. Despite being a foolish apprentice, he finally managed to find that little fish in the most foolish way. When he found it, the little fish was swimming freely in the river. It was swimming freely in the water, with its family amidst an ever-shifting school of fish. But the apprentice recognized it at first glance, even among countless others of its kind. "Finally, I found you." The apprentice had fulfilled its wish. But his emotions were not as jubilant as he imagined. Instead, he felt somewhat bewildered. The school of fish curiously surrounding him, urging him to explain the whole story. He clumsily explained everything, and finally, as if relieved of a burden, he released a long stream of bubbles into the water. "I must apologize twice," the apprentice said. "Once for not summoning the courage to help you when you sought my assistance in the past, and once for the abruptness of my visit here. And finally, after finally seeing you again, I realized how selfish I have been. I thought that if I could apologize to you in person, I could forgive my past self." What does it matter? What does it matter?" The little fish's response surprised the apprentice. "You see, in the past, you couldn't help me, but I have still returned to my homeland, back to the embrace of my family. I haven't been harmed, so you don't need to ask anyone's forgiveness. You spent so much time and effort over such trivial matters. I can't decide whether to call you upright or foolish. But even if you are foolish, we don't mind being friends with foolish humans." "What? So does that mean they finally became friends? What happens then?" "Then? Well, they became the very best of friends." "Huh. That's it? So, Cater, is that how the story ends?" "Mm-hmm. That's the end of my story. If a good story doesn't end in the right place, it would lose the fun. Heroes will become evil dragons. I've heard of stories that didn't want to end, and when they finally did, they were with but horrible endings, and everyone in these stories had their hearts broken. Those were bad stories. But dear Lenoir, the story of you and your adventure is still ongoing. Happy birthday. And one day, you will have to share your story with me, won't you?" "Mm-hmm. I promise I will, Cater. I'll find you, and then I'll tell you tons of stories. Then I'll make you the biggest, yummiest birthday cake ever." I think we can skip the cake. I don't even know my birthday. Just the day I woke up. Thank you, Lenoir. It's because... Lenoir, are you alright? Grandpa, Oh. He's gone. Damn. Ah, that's great. Thank you, Conry. Paimon, thanks to both of you. You don't need to thank us. But, well, it was just... Paimon. Hush. But, well, Paimon gets it. Oh, thank goodness you're okay, Lanoir. That's such a relief. Thank you, Grandpa, and thank you, Mr. Conry and Paimon. Please don't run off like that anymore. I was so worried. I'm sorry for having you go through all this trouble. It's fine, as long as she's okay. Are you really okay, though, Lanoir? Now I get it. What Cater said, and why Mr. Conry didn't say anything to Grandpa. So I won't tell Grandpa either. I won't make Grandpa worry, because I'm a good girl. You're a clever girl, Lanoir. No, I'm not. I don't understand what Cater meant in the end, and why he thanked me. I mean, he's the one who's been helping me all along. When I grow a little older, I'm gonna find him, and I'm gonna ask him. Then I'm gonna say lots and lots of things to him, and feed him the yummiest birthday cake. Mr. Conry, Miss Paimon, when I grow up, can we find Cater together, please? We'll talk about it when you grow up. Okay, deal. They leave. Damn it, and that was the ending? Oh. I'm going back. I'm gonna see. I don't think there's probably anything else to glean up here. Still gonna go back though. And that was the end of our Narzissenkreuz journey. Man. And as nope, they're just back in the same locations. Yep, there's nothing else to glean from that. Between this and Aranara, man, I really encourage people who TLDR the world quests. They're so good. They aren't. I can definitely understand people's reservations on them because they're big, they're not voiced, there's a lot of reading, and at times it can seem like it's dragging on, and it can seem like it's getting a little, not just dragging on, but like there's a tedium to progressing through Aranara and Narzissenkreuz and those big world quests. I would definitely recommend, even if you don't play it for yourself, either watch recaps or watch Let's Players do it, because it enhances the world so much more. There's such good stories to be had in the tiny little side quests and stuff. It's like the side quests in Red Dead Redemption, and even the side quests in Red Dead 2 as well, and even the side quests in Skyrim back in the day. Skyrim gets a lot of flack that is 1000% deserved. As someone who is a big Skyrim fanboy, it deserves pretty much all of the hate that it gets. But cast your mind back to 2011 when that game came out. Its side quests were, and Oblivion too. There's so much to be had in the side quests of these types of games. And Narzissenkreuz and this one, Narzissenkreuz and Aranara are two of the greats. Man, that was a bittersweet ending. I wanted more. Okay, came out with parts in each region, so lengthwise, so its length was time gated in a sense. Yeah, because not same with Aranara as well, wasn't it? Where they kind of slowly drip fed, they kind of slowly drip fed the different parts of the story. Oh, Aranara was all in 3.0? Was all of it was released at one time in 3.0? Oh, one giant patch. Oh, all right, never mind. But this one was drip fed in 2 parts? Well, that ends that one. And again, between completing Narzissenkreuz and completing Aranara, I feel impervious when it comes to world quests. Like, oh, that's a long world quest. Like, pfft, dude, do you know the power that I am capable of? Remuria is pretty short, and also the next place for us to head is the Sea of Bygone Eras. So we're already, aren't we already like a quarter of the way, halfway through this? Maybe not halfway, but aren't we already a pretty decent way through that? Boop. What's the next reputation reward? Wind generator. Weird. Why does that seem like that's a completely useless gadget? Quarter 35? That's dope. We can probably finish that in we can probably finish that because I seem to remember the only reason we went down there was to find Arle's boss to unlock it because I had just pulled my Arlecchino. And so we kind of sped run through all of that in one stream. It was one stream, wasn't it? And we were dicking around and not really like not committing to it. So if we focus, I think we can probably do that in one stream, even if it's like maybe like how long the stream was to finish up the main Narzissenkreuz part of that. So it might be 4 or 5 hour stream potentially, but yeah, I think that we can probably dust that up maybe in one stream. What are we doing right now then? Oh, is that an indoor decoration or an exterior decoration? Oh, we haven't watched the Fontaine and Sumeru trailers, have we? Have we not watched the Sumeru trailer? Goodbye. Put it up in my bedroom. 3.0 to 4.7. I don't need to be in the bedroom in order to... I always do that. Oh, is it an exterior only? It must be. Oh, it must be. Yeah, my mirror's painting. Where should we put that? Garden. Obviously not where this stuff is going to live. I was just putting stuff down to make sure I was still in load limit to see what could be in here. And then I'll position it later. I have not reattempted theater. Actually, you know what we could do is we could dust up some of the, I said we could dust up some small quests. I kind of thought that, the pursuit and happy birthday was going to take all stream, as in like 2.5, 3 hours, something like that. Where was this? Oh, that was the thing over here that I found when I was wandering by myself, when I was wandering off stream. And I was like, well, definitely saving that for stream. Dust up some quests that are already in our logbook, so we can go with a cleaner slate into Natlan. Oh wait, we can just swim. Guys, want to get a team wipe? Kind of was just using that as an iframe, to be completely honest. At least Doimiya has a really good range. She can hit from really far away. That was actually pretty good. That was actually pretty decent. Chodori! Shinderu! I thought I dodged that. I'm gonna be for real with you. Yelan's dice did not approve of his pyro shield. A single wheat. A single feet. Another dead subject. Oh, with Yunjin? Really? What is Yunjin's stuff? Do I want hydro application or do I want hydro damage? They both perform really well, but for different reasons. Xingqiu is a better Hyper Bloom trigger because of his hydro application. Yelan's better for Vaporize because of her hydro damage. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. I like using Yelan with Vaporize because of her hydro damage. I mean, she's not built. Where the Opera Lady? There we go. She also shields. Does she? I thought she only shielded herself during the hold part of her skill. Just go to. just the go to. Oh, is it only C6, Yunjin? She's got no artifact. She's got 4,000 HP right now. She's got 306 defense. Oh, it's C6. Base Yunjin is still a normal attack buff. That's true. She plays fun as well. Here, let me. I trade pole arms around all the time. Also, you'll notice who's carrying the catch right now is Yao Yao, and that's because I'm experimenting with EM Raiden right now. So she's got my level 60 Dragon's Bane. could be pretty fun. For a defense scaler, I think I'm just gonna clear out Shilonen's stuff. I'm gonna swap those over. Just so I can see. With overworld enemies, you can take a level 40 character and just give them some artifacts from someone else, and they'll survive. They're not gonna do well, but they'll survive. 9,000 HP, but they'll survive long enough for you to decide if you like them. I do have Mika. Why? Mika's voice in Japanese.
セピュロス騎士団遊撃小隊所属全身測量士ミカ報告に参りました。あなたと一緒に肩を並べて戦えるのは僕にとって光栄なことです。何かあればいつでもお申し付けください。全力を尽くしてあなたの進む道を偵察し敵情を突き止めてみせます。
Spontaneous. Providing cover fire. That's my English Mika impression. Providing cover fire. Fucking nerd. Where's Thoma? Okay, it's just Xiangli normally has the Star Glitter, and Yunjin is normally on the level 20 lance, and Thoma is normally on the level 80 lance. Actually, I didn't mean to swim upwards. Free the trapped person. I'm way too close to that. No, never mind, I wasn't. Never mind, we're fine. How did he get locked up? Let's free him. I love the animation of her hold skill. Game has such good animations. I like them a lot. Who here has your Yunjin built, and on what team is she? Oh, hey, an Ock I missed. And a Hydro Barrel. Hey, 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 what's this? Pretty cool, right? Give me a sec. Been a long time since used. Farina team, built for Ayato, huh? For Arlecchino sometimes. Let's liberate him from the realm of the living. Let's liberate him from the loneliness of death is not what I was trying to say there. Shooting Yelan's charge shot just looks like I'm sending someone a cool steal. Someone's getting a three star wish over there. All right, fine, I'll help you. Just like using Geodudes. What's the evolution of Geodude? You two are too kind. Thank you. Are you alright? I'm fine, I think. Your appearance begs to differ. Could you guys take me to the pier over there? Oh, Gollum, duh. Okay, save your breath for now. We'll take you back. Oh, I had that. Oh, this is dude needs help. Is what I what I marked that as. Geo bro, no way, bro. Why does everyone say bro whenever someone references what's his dick? Aoife. Where you going, Nuvi? Oh, okay. I guess this was the treasure that he would lead you towards. I need crab power. Or this works too. Oh, that's crab. Oh, that is crab. Graveler is phase 2. Am I getting that far away from the far away? Come here. Let's fight. Let us do battle. Stop that whole living stuff. It's annoying me. Go to the pier. What the hell was that? Anyways. Where are we going? Oh, over here. Sorry. Squirrel brain is squirrel braining right now. Monsieur Audrey? Aidri? AI guy? Monsieur Agui. I'm back. You two. Looks like you saved Balent. Thank you. Silly boy. Didn't I tell you that there is no need to work so hard at such a dangerous job? Just report it to Esteen during the scheduled check-in and have him find someone to deal with it. I taught you out of the goodness of my heart, and what did you give me in return? You accused me of not taking work seriously and of neglecting my duties. And now, look, just what did I say? It was too dangerous for you to deal with. You didn't believe me then, but hopefully you've learned your lesson now. Oh, it's thunderstorming. Fun fact. You've learned your lesson now. Agoy. What? Still don't want to admit you were wrong? I'd really like to hear just what other enlightened opinions you still have to offer. I just want to drink some water. Balent finds a water bottle and gulps down several mouthfuls, then breaks off a piece of dry bread and starts chewing. This whole time, he's completely focused on eating and drinking, seemingly deaf to the old man's words, regardless of what he says. At last. At least I'm still alive. Thank you for your help. Were it not for you two, I'm afraid I probably would have left your parents with nothing but survivor benefits. No, it'd still be better than getting fired for causing a huge safety incident and getting fired because I was slacking on the job.
You little... Nothing I say ever gets through to you.
Guys, this might sound a little shameless, but I've got to say it. This is for everybody's safety. I assume the two of you know how to dive, right? Yeah, but... When I was captured by the hilly churls, I lost my dive suit. Our routine inspections revealed that the spares were defective, and though we've applied for new ones, they haven't been delivered yet. But the maintenance of pipelines cannot be delayed. If the two of you know how to dive, could you please go inspect the fortress pipelines for me? Of course, you'll be well compensated for your work, so don't worry about that. See, you know, this involves everyone's safety. It's not like we can't do it. Inspecting pipelines sounds like a job that should be left to professionals, though. Are you sure about leaving it to us? It's nothing more than a routine checkup. I'm expecting there will be some minor problems, as there were 4 areas at risk for leaks last time I did an inspection. They shouldn't be too difficult for you to fix, though. I'll explain it to you. If you notice there's a gas leak in the pipeline, then it likely is caused by an aquatic creature or non-creature object colliding with it. The emergency measures to control the flow by adjusting the regulator valve, temporarily stopping the gas leak. That's all you need to do. There's a technique for adjusting the regulator valve. When rotating the hard wheel, you must keep an eye on the gas flow volume. If it is decreasing, then you are on the right track. Oh, Paimon thinks she gets it now. Should you have any questions about your job, I'll be happy to clarify them for you at any time before you complete the routine inspection. Okay, let's give it a shot. Engineering is aware of the concern and is working on a solution. So I'd heard it every single week that we had, or month that we had the dumbass training that General Motors made us do as mechanics. Engineering is aware of the concern and is working on a solution. Uh-huh. I'm sure they are. Engineering is aware of the concern and is working on a solution. The solution being, we'll just make a new car and never fix the problems with the old one. Gas leakages. Oh, there's meanies over here. Ah. Oh, wait. One big one might be able to get both of them. Because I don't think you have time. I don't think you'd have time. That's too low. No, it's not. Never mind. Oh, wait. There's definitely an Oysa block somewhere around. It's right here. I was gonna pull out Farina. I like letting Farina have some work. We should watch the gas flow when turning the hand wheel. If the flow decreases, we're on the right track. Nope. Up. And then... There we go. Here do we go! Open. I was about to say, how do I open this frickin' thing? I don't think I have anyone who needs lamatoires, right? more test subjects. More interesting trinkets for me. That's another one. Up and away! Nuvi needs them. Oh, buttons as well? She just ran, so it's gonna be a hot minute before she comes back. But man, that was a difficult decision between Arle and buttons. Arle did kind of win the competition of who I want. Did win kind of hands down, but it still was difficult to see Cloran's banner and not be able to pull on it. But I was committed. Because who were we waiting for after Arle? Because that's why I didn't pull on Clorand. Oh, big time wrong direction. Whoops. I was just following the pipes. I also have multiple electro main. Yeah, not even just multiple electro mains, but just electro on-field DPS, electro off-field DPS. Where? In the hell? Oh. Sorry, I didn't realize that the objective was up and away! Okay, I'll stop. That's the third one, and there's one more up here. Oh, I don't want to teleport to that, I'll just swim. Can the spotlight see me from all the way over here? You know, I hadn't kept the Japanese dub installed since we first installed it. Bonus points for those who were remember and were there for when we first installed the Japanese voiceover, the Japanese dub. That didn't work. Oh, hey. A gear. A hand wheel. It's a handy wheel. Ow. There we go. This one's fixed too. This one's got your name on it. Oh, there's a crystal fly there. Not quite. Yunjin is another one that I would love to build, but there's a lot of people in between me and Yunjin that I want to build first. Namely, Kale, Yoimiya, finish my Navia build, finish the Archons. The Archons are pretty comfortable. The biggest problem with Raiden is her crit ratio. Oh, it's because she's in EM mode. It's because she's in EM mode. But even when she's not in EM mode, when she actually has her crit rate and crit damage stuff in here, she's still only at like 50 by 110 or something. We're back. There's a few small problems, but don't worry. We handled them all by following the instructions you gave us. He's not even looking at us. Look at my eyes. My eyes are down here. Your help is truly appreciated. If you hadn't fixed those potential safety risks in a timely manner, it would have been far too late to fix them had we let them fester into a larger disaster. And this is why I don't see eye to eye with Mansour AI guy, though I know he's taking care of me in his own way. Anyways, thanks again for saving my life, and for helping with the inspection. Here, take this as your compensation. Sorry for troubling you here and holding up your journey. I wish the two of you a safe journey.
Well, thanks, homie.
Raiden's actual crit ratio. Kujo Sara is Raiden's holding tank. When Raiden needs to switch between attack and EM, she has Sara hold them, and Sara says, "Yes, my liege, right away." 56 by, that's better than I thought. But 56 by 133 and 203 ER as well, but that's because he's got Dragon's Bane. So 56 by 133 and then 249. ER is pretty okay. That's actually a pretty alright ER for her. I'd love it if she had 20% more. Seems like you guys say that 270 is a pretty good, like 270 is the pretty middle of the road crit ratio or ER for her. Oh, she has none naturally? That's interesting because Navia's ascension stat was crit damage. So she's sitting at 49.7 and 207. So she has even more damage than Arlecchino. It's just Arle has her Bond of Life mechanic and 2.7k naturally, whereas Navi is down here at 19. And with Pyro Resonance, I think that brings it up to like 29.95, almost my first 3,000. And Arle was also my first 2,000. That's at 280, but have her signature. Yeah, a lot of attack on father. Realistically, it's just more crit ratio, more crit rate and damage, and better rolls for what I just said. I don't know. I was trying to continue that thought, but it's really just better, like more crit on her, and she'll be able to hit 200 not that difficultly. And then it's C6 Arlecchino is the one that can hit like 1,000,000 damage. I was reading through her constellations, and Arle's C6 Arlecchino completely changes that character. Obviously he's a 4-star, but I feel like C6 Toma doesn't play that differently to C0 Toma. He has some good advantages, but it's not game-changing. It seems, just by reading the descriptions of it, C6 Arle is a machine, and it plays so different. Because you can take advantage of her Bond of Life more, but when you don't have to wait the 5 seconds for her blood debt directive. She has a constellation that increases her normal attack stat, normal attack talent, I mean. What time is it right now? Maybe half hour more? Oh, we hadn't done this either. Oh, that's something over here. Is that a It's lower on my totem pole, but is that a relatively quick quest? Might not be. I don't know. Also, it's so different from whoa. I kind of like the whoa. I can speak. Yes. Bro, what are we doing right now? There was some more questing to do. I hate it when there's random noises outside my house. I think that was just thunder, though. It was just a truck. There's still more random BS down here. Underneath Deshret's bullshit. Let's explore around this area too. I came here to grab one, one they fear. I came here to grab one chest because I needed the primos during our Yoimiya pulls, and then I immediately left again. I thought I said stop! Yoimiya really would really benefit from a shielder, wouldn't she? Because reading her stats, the final of her normal attack string, the fifth of her normal attacks, does a lot more damage than the others. At the level it is right now, it does 130, 137. It is a lot more, but you have to wait until that fifth shot, and if you dodge in the middle of it, then it negates that. Not that it negates it, but you can interrupt that and lose out on that last, on the big damage of that last attack. I think I'm gonna put in a Consta healer. Yeah. Witness my magnificence. I haven't heard the Fatui in Japanese, I don't think. Nine Chevrolets? What are we talking about? Oh, I went for reverse and got one. Shooting the nine Chevrolets? I was like, what are we talking about? What's going on over here? Oh, okay. Just solo him, Yelan's dice. Yelan's still one of my favorite characters. I've had her for such a long time. My first limited character. She's been on. There was a time when Yelan was in like half of the teams that I had. Almost every single team that I had created, she was slot 4. I also love the recovery animation from her first attack. It should have been a lot closer to you guys when I did that just now. Shield's already gone, by the way. Thank you, camera. That happens on occasion. Yoimiya plays really fun. Already I'm liking her. The gender saved that to his last breath. Scaleweb. Sino's in theater right now, isn't he? Whoops. No, I got it. I don't think I really deserved that one, Genshin, but... Bloop. Sigh yes. Yunjin does do pretty decent damage, even at level 40. Obviously, the guy had a Geo shield, but I just love her. But when I say that someone's fun to play, often what I mean is that I just really enjoy their attack animations. Part of what I really liked about Arle was that not only was she strong, but her attack animations are so pretty and so dope.
Why don't waffen bitte
You ever feel that way? I think Yunjin's burst shield already went away because that's just a crystallized shield on me right now. She did. What ain't no country I ever heard of? They speak English and what? There's ore around here. There's puzzles around here. Just scarab down there. There's one of these right here. Tablet. Oh, but I gotta light it and then... Oh, maybe I was about to say I might need a catalyst user. And then it's gonna turn to that one, and it'll probably stop the cycle. So it's not gonna continue rotating around like that. Oh my gosh, I missed. Oh!
Ooh, let me open it.
Quick pull out, Amber. That would be so disrespectful. Look. Hang on, Yoimiya. I need a pyro archer. Scarab. Hey, get over here, you spicy Dorito.
Gotcha. Flags up. This way. Time for a light show.
Quietly now.
Boopity boop. Boop, I say.
Take it easy.
Amber, the real pyro Archeron. Isn't Archeron a character that's also voiced by Allegra Clark?
Take it easy.
Calculated.
Oh, Acheron.
Ooh, will we find any firework materials in here?
I mean, kind of. If you'd like to use Mora as like shrapnel, then. Can Yunjin break these with her Geo skill?
Flags fly. Step.
No, she cannot. Not even a little bit. Razor can, but Razor is also a Claymore user in the first place, so I would just use the Claymore. What the fuck? Oh my gosh, camera. Oh, hey, there it is.
Up and away.
Up and away.
Ooh, let me open it.
Up there?
Yes, the road continues up here.
Hey, you know what, Hazo? I need to break some stuff. It's just one of those days!
On the case.
It's just one of those days! You don't want to wake up! Everything is fucked! Everybody sucks! Anyone an unironic listener of that kind of music back in the day? I had one of those kind of phases.
Got a job for me?
Dia would almost make sense to use with Yoimiya because of interruption resistance. But why would you use Dia for interruption resistance when you could just use an actual shield for interruption resistance? Your kid doesn't make any fucking sense, Dia. But it's okay, because I still love you, even if you are pointless. Something on Dia scales with attack, and I don't remember what it is. But the archaic is actually an ish one for her because it's an attack substat, and that means that I can just go HP on her. I can just triple up on her HP. What kind of... There's a withering down here?
Busted. Here comes the catch.
The fuse is lit. That didn't count.
Whoops, definitely got hit there. In case you didn't notice. If there's a withering here, I'm not gonna have Yoimiya. Yeah, I am. It's what's it called when you indoctrinate? It's an induction ceremony into my roster. You've got to die at level 40. You're not level 40 though. Because I get excited about the new character that I have. I throw them into a team. We get into a battle. They immediately die. Where's the Dendrograna? There it is. Here's the difficulty with this is that Yelan's shard shot. Oh frick! I didn't even hit the. Oh yeah, I did. I thought I didn't even hit the tumor of withering. That wasn't an awesome thing to pull out in water there, Connery. Is the AOE of Yelan's shard shot will often hit something that's not the withering tumor.
Busted. Let's get it on.
You know, but you could use a little more health. Oh my gosh, Electrocharge almost killed her before her healing could take effect. You don't need healing. What am I doing, Dia? What am I D'ing? No.
Game's up. Fun's over. Gotcha.
Fire hazard.
Oh, he's already dead.
Look alive. Quietly now.
Go bishop down.
Oh, these guys still here. Why did I think that it was only if you killed the big one? Boop. What are you skirking about? What are you D'ing?
Easy money.
What did Monday say last stream? Up out here in the club, straight skirking it. Ah! Oh, it's a drop I missed. Oh, it was just inactivated fungus, though. Up there. Okay, then. That Dorito saw me through the wall.
Quietly.
Whoa. Wait, did this connect back to a place that we've been before? We have been here before. Yeah, and it blew out the wall. When you come to it and you can't go through it and you can't knock it down, you know that you've found. Have I grabbed stuff up here as well? Apparently not, because there's an Ock right here. Hi there. Up and away!
Here comes the catch.
Busted.
Fire hazard.
This is a dangerous team because Yoimiya has no shield, but it's actually kind of fun. Because assuming that Shinobu's heals can out-heal the damage you're incurring, you can take advantage of Dia's interruption resistance. It's just usually that like interruption resistance with a shield works because it's interruption resistance and damage resistance. But interruption resistance where you're still incurring damage is pointless. Oh, we still haven't gotten over there yet either. And Lumine. Let's go for a little bit longer. Just wander a little bit at the end of this stream. I just don't remember how I'm supposed to get around here. It's that there's another entrance. There's another source of energon hidden on this planet, and the boy can lead us to it. I'm just full of pop culture references today. I want this single youth domain. I do have a lot. I do have some clearance that I haven't. There's some clearance sitting there that I haven't gotten. There's another clearance that I don't think we ever came back to this one. Let's see if I have enough for this clearance. Excuse me.
Quietly now.
Stand with me. Walk alive. Time for a light show.
You're about to hop out of Dia's ring. Hey, stop that whole living stuff. Oh, I don't. Oh, I duke. There's no reason to kill that bird. He's not doing anything to anyone. Oh, the password door, where I immediately killed the people I was supposed to get the password from.
Gotcha. I'll settle this.
I'll be back.
Shinobu is such a freaking badass. I love that recovery animation after her burst, where she twirls the sword and then throws it. Okay, what was I supposed to do? Am I supposed to sneak up on these guys? There's another entrance? Big brain, big brain, big brain. How are there no chests in there? I was gonna try to navigate to a chest that's behind this door, and then that would give me the map. There's gotta be chests in there. You're a crazy game. I'm a genius. I'm a genius. It's over here. Okay, it's in that little armpit right there. Armpit. A time trial right here as well that I haven't done. There it is. I'm gonna mark this because this is probably gonna take me like on the other side of this dude's back. The thunder here is thundering. I didn't realize that this was blocked off. Welp. I've got to sneak up on the Eremite with the light on his head. That was such a big brain move. How are you alive? Didn't I kill you? 4 seconds ago? Yeah, with Shinobu's thing.
That's close enough.
Oh my gosh. That's... There we go. You know, Shinobu, you're really more of a reaction person, not a raw damage person, aren't you? So who's my target? You see nothing. Wait, another page. Maybe I haven't triggered this. Maybe it needs to be re-triggered over at the people next to the door. Oh, hey. On patrol, maybe? Ah! Nothing to see here. Just James Bond on the case. Let's follow her quietly. Quietly, Dia. Look, I'm just a fellow eremite. Why is the boss back yet? Did something happen to him? No! Sorry about that, headphone users. If anything happens, I need to duck behind that password-protected door. Wait a minute, what was the password again? Ah, darn it! Bro, you see nothing. Duh. Was it? Oh, ah! Whoops. All right, let's go to this base for the first time. Not sure what we're going to encounter here, but was bow bow. Leave me alone. Stop aggroing on me. You're gonna ruin everything. Alright, she's right there. Subtle. Why isn't the boss back yet? Wow, she's really turned the corner. I'm glad that hanging out here doesn't deplete your stamina slowly. You can just stay here kind of indefinitely. There's an easier way? Not yet. I think she's... There we go. Duck behind the password protected door. She's getting further and further away. Well, we're further along in dialogue, despite being sooner in the thing. Margbar Parvezhev.
A door that needs a password.
So can I kill them now? Please, chat. I don't have to stealth anymore, do I? Because I got the information I need.
Buckle up. Ha!
Gotcha.
Stand with me. Gloves off.
Up and away!
Things are about to get dicey.
The fuse is lit.
We have our information. You no longer serve a purpose to me.
Except unless I was still supposed to be quiet, and this is and it's not gonna activate anyway, which is entirely possible.
Busted.
Our bond is strong.
You won, you won, you won.
A festive reprise. Lightning terrified. Dip.
Stan.
Speak the password.
Boop. What's the password? I see a Sealy. Do you think there's a Sealy for the other 5 senses? Or for the... do you think there's Sealy for the other 4 senses? Like there's Sealy, is there a Tasty? And is there a...
That's close
a
enough.
Tastely? Intruders! I didn't know I was supposed to be quiet again.
Let's get it on.
Oh, he's just playing his drum. Here, you and me, you and me, you and me. Let him play his drum. You and me. Come on. A little bit further.
Busted. Game's up. Time's over.
I was gonna let you do your shit.
Time for a light show.
I doubt it.
Oh, look, it's a not jet.
Welcome.
You'll never be jet.
So just stop it.
Look alive.
Here comes the catch.
You and me is so proud of herself after slaughtering desert dwellers.
Ooh, let me open it.
I didn't go in there. And that is a dead end, so let's go over there. I look like the Claymore Beacon of the Reed Sea? Wait, what's Beacon of the Red Sea look like? Kiro, thank you for the first time chat. For those of you who are watching the re-upload, or those of you who don't know what they're talking about. Pretty fucking accurate. Thank you, welcome.
If we've got nothing else to do, why don't I tell you a story?
Nothing else to do. You're Mia. We're in a ruin. Oh, you traitor!
Your journey ends here.
No, you.
Stand with me. Go bishop down. Fire hazard.
Lord of Sand, your sacrifice is ready.
I'm gonna kill your gator too. Not just the women, but the gators and the children gators. What, Conry?
The golden slumber.
The golden slumber.
What about the silver slumber? What about that one? Ooh, a tablet. Sacred seal. Crocodile's head. Where am I taking this thing? Oh, up there. Up and away! That's Aoife, right? Isn't it? It's his Ahau.
Let's go. Mind the.
Up and away. Up and away.
Up and away! Silver. Suppose I brought that on myself by even speaking those words. Oh, there's one. Oh, you can't have multiple at a time? Apparently not.
Apparently, no.
Okay. You know who would be helpful with this?
Deal. I'm in.
Deal.
Are you running away?
Okay. So when the last one is in there, I'll probably start at this one because at least there's a web blaster over there. Although if I have Kanich, then I kind of have permanent web blasters, don't I? Flip! Flip! That almost didn't work because of my own aiming.
Ugh, worthless pile of garbage.
Stop yapping. Just take it or leave it.
I'll probably end up being a Kanish main for a lot of my Notland quest. Maybe not a lot of it, but he's the only on-field DPS Notland character that I have, right? Yeah, both of you are supports. Kachina, I guess, is kind of an on-field DPS. It's just that her DPS is centered around Turbo Twirly. And your support.
Don't forget to stay hydrated.
Oh, I forgot to put Yoimiya back in party.
More companions!
Excuse me. Ooh, all these are in these ruins. That makes sense. I didn't get the Auk up there.
Up and away!
That's when you know that I find something stupidly funny is when I do that that Nouvelette laugh. I do the wheeze.
Gotcha.
Dissipate! Out of my way!
You do like no damage, Dia. Or Shinobu. You too, Dia, but
I could make a tidy sum selling some of this.
well, Dia, if they ever add a market function. Looks like this is their treasure stash. I would say so.
Quietly now.
Stop it!
Stand with me!
That whole living stuff that you're doing is getting on my nerves. What happened to the other guy? Wasn't there was this guy also aggroing on me and then just decided to leave? Okay.
Look alive!
Gotcha.
Careful where you're backflipping there, Yoimiya. Camera angles in this game sometimes screw over the character's dignity. Like Yelan, if you burst with her next to something. I don't know what I was trying to say there. Hey, quit it. Quidditch. Quidditching your butt. Haha, teehee.
Quietly now.
The fuse is lit!
I'll be back.
On today's episode of Conry standing 2 inches from an enemy with a DPS that is a ranged DPS.
Now think about what you've done, Samael. The golden slumber.
There's this here. That also, I think, just leads back out. Oh, yeah. This is the way that I tried to enter. Yep. Kaboom. Haha. Fall damage is it's a percentage of HP, right? It's never a fixed HP. It's never fixed damage. Oh, toddler. Such tragedy in this desert. Hey, 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 easy.
Time for a light show.
Here comes the catch.
Nowhere special. What the hell, Yoimiya? You didn't even go up in the air. Up and away!
But we'll meet again.
What do we have here?
It's ratioed to height. No, I mean fall damage to the enemies that the enemies take. Because isn't it also ratioed to their? That doesn't make it. I just realized what that sounded. I just realized. I replayed my own words back to me. The only reason I said that is because there was that one time that we did that fall damage in Fontaine did 58,000 damage to someone, but they were a high HP enemy. But they also fell from a high place. Tainari would like to know your location. Oh, hey. A simple chest here.
Ooh, let me open it.
Battered stone slate? This isn't a chest piece, though, is it? Or for the chest pieces? One Paimon's trash might be some creature's gem. One man's stone is another man's gem. That one's over there somewhere. Why so creepy? Oh, it's this one right here, in the cage. Was that all of the... Oh no, there's two more up there. Go home, little dude. Go home, Geodude.
Will we find any firework materials in here?
Another Samaint.
Quietly now.
Our bond is strong. Hi. Feel the split.
While not hyper meta, this is a fun team. Because Shinobu's Consta Heal does allow you to take advantage of Dia's interruption resistance, because at least you can heal back the damage that you're incurring. Because usually Dia's interruption resistance is useless because you're still taking damage even though you're not getting even though you're not getting staggered. But if you have a Consta Heal like Farina's Singer or Shilonin's Burst or Shinobu, it makes it almost viable. An actual shield is still infinitely more helpful, but... Oh, I shouldn't have thrown you down the cliff. Well. Oh, he died anyway.
So it didn't even matter.
Bro, why are there so many of these particular enemy right here?
Time to go to work.
Things are about to get dicey.
Isn't that Risley's ready up voice line? No, his is let's get to work.
We'll meet again. You got a side? Yeah, I'll do my. Let's get to work.
Let's get to work. Who, where, how, and for how many days?
Busted.
Out of my way! Book alive!
Okay, Dia might actually be a viable person for me to. Again, not meta, but might actually be once I this. She has one artifact that's not even maxed out. That doesn't have anything into it, and she's already at 37,000. What's her base HP? You have 13,000 base HP? Wow. Why not? She has highest base in game, if I remember correctly. Huh. And she, yeah, and she is a scaler. Oh, a happy eremite couple? Oh, and a voyeur. I shouldn't have said that out loud. Realistically, there is a stat that she scales on. There is something she scales on that is attack. Oh, it's her burst. Never mind. Because everything is about HP with her. Oh wait, no, field damage 93 plus 1.55% of max HP. Oh, so it is involved in her skill as well. What claymore would be good for the role that Dia's playing in this team? Because I feel like that's realistically what I use Dia for. Like, I like using Dia as an on-field DPS in her own team where she has Kazuha, Benny, and Fischl. Beneficial? Beneficial? Not really. Part of me thinks EM because of the damage in her field, but the damage in her, the pyro in her field is so, it feels unreliable. Maybe not unreliable. Maybe that's not the word I'm looking for. Oh, this isn't a. I thought this was a battle trial. It is not. Over here. And then around. Imagine if there was just like a random hole in one of these. You think it's leading you towards the safe path, and there's just a hole in here, and you just fall. You just plummet directly to the ground. This is exactly like the other temple that I'm not the bell. Honestly, that's not a bad idea because it's an HP substat. I have it on Frem because it's his wish animation. It's his splash screen weapon. Similar to Beto with the Black Cliff. 14? Oh, because why do you have a damaged circlet? Is this your off piece? This is your off piece. my gosh, none of those are good for you. This one's legit. I feel scared to even improve this for fear that it's gonna roll 3 times on flat attack instead of the 3. This is a really good circlet. I feel scared to level it just in case. Like, I'm just like, well, it's just because there's one stat on here that should we send it right now? Here, we did some gambling last stream. Let's do some more gambling right now. 3-star and below. There's nothing here that I need. Okay, attack percentage is okay for what I use Beto for. And I don't have anything else that I can fodderize. I'm back in the Emblem Samsara for more of these. I did have a few. Like, I'd obviously saved like pyro damage and like elemental damage bonuses, and then crit artifacts. But I had been I feel like I didn't think that I had any characters that needed them, and the characters that I wanted, I didn't realize wanted that artifact set. Like, Wanderer's Troop is fine for some people, but I feel like the characters that I use regularly, they want a different set. Wanderer's Troop isn't a bad artifact set, but for the characters that I use a lot, because it's also charged attack and a lot of like Catalyst and Bow, that would help Yenfei, but the 2-piece set is EM, and I feel much more comfortable with her on Crimson Witch. Oh, that was up there, wasn't it? Son of a... Okay, good. Oh, wait, no. It's going to be upstairs. It's going to be just take the elevator. We hydrated another one. Oh, your Yenfei does use Shimenawas? What's my Yenfei hitting at these days? You need the 80 Widzith. I need to level both Widziths, and I need to level both Widziths and both Favonias, so that I don't have to worry about who's got which Favonia. Like right now, Bennett didn't have the correct Favonia. And who had your shit? Yoimiya. I have a feeling that even if it's a little clunky at the start, I'm still gonna enjoy the fact that there's at least some semblance of a loadout system in the next patch, or in 5.7. Oh, that's the next patch. 5.7 is the next patch. Holy crap, where's the time gone? I've almost made it through a whole patch. Like, within not that many months. Although 6.0 is a ways off still, isn't it? 43? Why did I think you had a way more rate than that? And then Xingqiu, unupgraded, but at least you're present and accounted for. And then Toma. Because it's stuff like this, where I have characters that, like, I like using Toma, and he's helpful in a lot of teams, but I don't want to level him because I'd much rather finish up Navia first and finish up Nahida first, and so I don't want to dedicate those resources to Toma. And so it's nice having a good set of a good loadout of artifacts I can throw to Toma. Will be the last 5.x patch. They never do a 0.9, right? Because I came in at 4.8, which was the last 4.x patch. Is this thing outside? It is outside. Huh. Okay. Here, what's Yanfei hitting at?
Quietly now. Here comes the catch.
Inadmissible evidence.
27? 30? 30 on a crit and then 14 on her normal, on like a non-critting charge attack. I'm okay with that. She just needs to get her rate up higher so that she can hit those numbers more regularly. Before I understood the crit ratio system and all that stuff, because critting wasn't really a thing in a lot of the games that I used to play, and especially ones that I would try to min-max in, like Skyrim I would min-max a lot in. The Norse God of War games I would min-max in. Even Starfield. I enjoyed my time with Starfield, but I don't think I'll ever pick it back up again. But critting, like crit percentage and crit damage percentage and that kind of stuff was never really a thing in a lot of the games that I used to play. And so I didn't really understand it. And when we actually looked at it on stream, when you guys were like, look at, like, what's your crit ratio at on your Beto? And she had like 80% damage and 7% rate. Because I hadn't been paying attention. It was just like, oh, this is an artifact. I'll put that on her. The room where it happens, the room with the obelisk was at the start of the, would it have been, it would have been way faster to just loop around like that. Around AR 50 before I started min-maxing. So much Mora. Boop. Nice, nice, nice.
Huh. Let's appraise the value on this.
Oh my gosh, you're short. Oh wait, no, the camera's weird because of how you're standing. You're still kind of short. Here. Look where Yelan's eye line is. Yelan's eye line is like above that, like a quarter of the way up this block. Like, Yelan's eye line is right here. That is true. Before AR-45, there's no real value to farm artifacts, which is what you guys told me. I would still improve. Like I had level like plus 12 level 3. I had plus 12 3-star artifacts on characters because like it's doing something, but min-maxing it. Wait until your AR-45. Which, by the way, because she still hasn't even met the Shogun yet in Inazuma. She's playing very slowly. She doesn't play all the time. But wifey is at AR 50 already. Just from doing side quests in Mondstadt and Liyue. Okay. I think that'll probably do it for today. Was there anything else? It's also been me being able to pass along your guys' knowledge onto her so that she doesn't have to fumble around, because she has not been playing for very long. But you get a crap ton of EXP, a crap ton of AR adventure rank EXP from just doing side missions and Archon quests and stuff like that. Yomiya. Boop, boop, boop. I might keep this party the way it is for the time being. It's fun. Consta-heal, Shinobu's Consta-heal means you can take it, Yomiya can take advantage of Dia's interruption resistance and still weather the storm. And she has low enough HP because she's an on-field DPS, and they usually don't have more than 16, 17,000 HP. That's kind of normal. And when Shinobu's does 3,000 per tick, that can keep up pretty well. I'll put Yenfei's artifacts back on you. Right now, Amber actually is being a holding tank for Yoimiya's artifacts, and Kave is being a holding tank for Crit Kale's artifacts. So attack, Dendra bonus, and crit rate. I still need to get, and she's gonna run a 4-piece of Gilded Dreams. I still need to hit the Gilded Dreams set some more before. Like, I need better options for Gilded Dreams. But that's what's going on there. And then obviously Kujosara is the keeper of Raiden's EM artifacts, so I can switch at will between attack Shogun and EM Shogun. And I think that'll do it. Chevreuse is another one that I'll probably build in the relative near future. It'll probably be Chevreuse and Toma will be future builds. Oh, he's right next to her. I don't think I'll ever build my Ningguang. I just wanted to add her for the collection during Lantern Ride. Her getup is like B-ish tier for me. But her Lantern Rite gown is S tier to me. I feel very similarly about Rosaria. I honestly don't care for the fishnets at all. But this look, I like a lot. I have my Kiwawa as well. Well, that was cute. Why was that so cute? I'm sorry, I don't have anything to give you other than the flute right now. Because not only does it work good for her, but the Favonius looks so good on Lynette. It matches the color palette of her bow. Oh my gosh, I got a lot of these things. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, how are we doing on Fountain of Lumine then? Or not Fountain of Lumine. When we have 17 and 19. The tree. However, we do have 3 in Sumeru and 1 in Fontaine. And then we will end. Thanks everyone for stopping by. Tomorrow, let's hit Petrichor. I didn't realize how close I was. Hell yeah!
Nice.
$60 primos. Prr. Prr, prr. Where's there a Sumeru Shrine of Derps I haven't? Right there. Right here. Right now. Prr. Anyone else purr? Can anyone else purr? Don't ask your community that, Connery. Oh, there it is. Wait, haven't I already? Or maybe the things haven't loaded in yet. No, you'd be able to see those from this far off, wouldn't you? I haven't unmarked this one, so I'm gonna go check. But it's almost like in a pep jump scare. The music. It hit like in a pep jump scare. I have definitely gotten this one. It would have 1000% showed up by now. Well, frick. I think we got this one too. Scammed. I think we got this one too. 41 Dendroculi left. Oh, I did not get that one yet. Unfortunately, this is the best way to get up to that, isn't it? Leave me alone, bro. Where are you walking to? Where are you going? Alright. Exploration team. In the time it takes to do this, I probably could have just walked there organically, but...
Can I go catch up on my sleep?
Yeah, let's get this over with. It's time to pull the trigger. No need to fret.
Maybe I should deploy the team. Good start. I could have used those Spider-Man blasters though to go a little bit faster. I find it interesting how Sayu can't recover stamina when she's rolling, which I guess should make sense.
Bring it.
What greater pleasure is there than the unexpected?
There's plenty, Arlecchino. I assure you of that. And that will mark that one off, and I think we'll hang up the one in Fontaine, and that will do it for today.
This kind of weather is more enjoyably spent under the cover of shade.
Boop. Alright. That does it for me. Thanks again, everyone. Appreciate you. Boop. Tomorrow, we will Petrichor. And I will try to get it done in one stream. However, that's why I'm starting it tomorrow, so that potentially we might have to do Wednesday and Thursday for Petrichor. And then Friday, we'll be tidying up stuff and prepping for Natlan on Monday. Thanks again. Appreciate you a lot. I will see all of you tomorrow. Making progress on one of my novels, not on the fanfic that I'm writing, not on the Genshin fanfic I'm writing, but making progress on my novels, or in particular one of my novels. So I'll update that on the Discord when I can. It'll be available for free on Wattpad, and then there will be another novel I'm working on that will be a purchasable one that I'm going to do Kindle Direct Publishing on as an ebook, and you could also buy a physical copy as well. So that news will come out a little bit later because I'm still a ways far off from actually self-publishing that one, but making big progress on it. So thank you all so much. I will see you next time. Be good to each other, drink water, join the Discord, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.